intention other than the ones I've given. I want to share one more intention. This was a gal in Fort Collins. I used to teach Yoga Nidra to the city employees. She was a clerk for the treasurer's office, always busy, work never ends. So she said, my work never ends. I'm always frustrated with my desk. I'm always the last one to leave the building. And my stress level is high. And I was sent by our wellness task force to come and study Yoga Nidra with you. I said, okay. What time do you want to go home every day? I want to go home at 5 o'clock like everybody else. I don't get to. Okay, visualize the hands of the clock. You have a clock near your desk. You know, those days, the clocks, in the 90s. So she said, yes, I clearly see the hands of the clock. Clearly see it. And now repeat after me. My work is done at 5 o'clock. My work is done. Not my work is finished, because work will never finish. But I'm done with the work. Oh, she was very excited. She says, you're giving me permission. I said, I'm giving you permission. So she visualized the clock. I said, to see yourself leaving the building, getting ready with your keys to go open your car. She got even more excited. She used that. She used the image, the walking image. And 3 weeks later, she was back. She said, that's not a problem anymore. Now I want to do something more with Yoga Nidra. I want to become self-realized. I want to know what that is. I know this is good stuff, but it's not enough for me that I can get to go home at 5. Now I want to know what to do with myself. Wow. Yeah. So she still works with me on and off. It's more than 25 years now. She teaches all this. So this is how a concrete can also become the engine. So the power of intention is the engine of Yoga Nidra. The power of intention is the engine. And that can keep us meditating. Okay, I think we're going to go right into the practice today. And again, I'm waiting. Any one person, either online or in class, who wants to share their intention. I shared mine and told you how I worked with it. Yes.
Well, I really want to release the resentment and anger I have toward my sister, who's in charge of all the money that my mother and the resources my mother left us. But I don't know if that's specific enough.
That is specific enough.
Okay, even though it's like a lifetime of resentments that I
Yes,
have.
yes, absolutely. We just have to break it up into more than one intention.
Okay.
And the way the power of intention works in Yoga Nidra is any chunk that we're going to choose, you have to give it 5 sessions for the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. And we're going to chant those mantras. In allowing, an earth means the densest part, the most hidden, the shadow side of our being, what is most heavy as a burden. And then it gets lighter, lighter, lighter. And so that's why we have to do it a minimum of 5 times. Preferably, you want to do the practice 5 continuous days when you're going to work on an intention. And then when other intentions come crowding in, put them on index cards. It's a famous index card trick. And put them on an altar. Have a sacred place for your other intentions. And when you're done with the 5 days, then look at your cards and say, okay, do I still stay with the one I've been doing? Is it still working for me? Like for me, the one about I am perfect health, that went on for about 5 years, 6 years, all through my career at Colorado State University, where I was transitioning out of chemistry and into public school teaching. For 5-6 years that worked. And then all at once it had no energy. It was flat. And I knew I was ready for something else. So I went to my stash of index cards. So resentment, and you said anger, and your sister, and it's about your late mother. So there's a lot of variables here. There are also things like arrangements, death estate arrangements. Okay. Well, it'll be first the acceptance of working with your sister.
Acceptance?
Acceptance.
Okay.
It's the acceptance of the situation.
Acceptance.
Acceptance of the situation.
Okay.
I accept my life situation as is. That's it. That's the very first one. It's simply about acceptance. I accept my life situation as is.
Thank you.
Yeah, knowing it's temporary, knowing it's cyclical, knowing there's going to be resolution. Either resolution that we get to have a part in, or resolution that we may not have a part in, but things will get resolved. We know that. So the first thing is the acceptance of the situation, all the complexities, all of the resentments, just to accept. Next will be, I have compassion for my life situation. Those two are good to start with, and then we'll work on some more. Or you can email me, and we can work on that.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? This is a safe, welcoming
I can share.
space for the heart. Thank you, Ria.
Well, I started, it shifted, and I have been doing Yoga Nidra
Mhm.
at least 5 times with the first ones. I can't remember it right now, but it had to do with anger and releasing it, and then it shifted to I live in my dreams.
Okay, Ria says, I am living my dream. Let's not do the I'm living and then the whole my dream. Let's forget about the word dream. Dream is too
Okay.
ethereal, too airy fairy. We're gonna bring that fairy down and ground her in that sweat lodge in your backyard. We gotta ground her there in that cave. And the am living is not needed. I live, but we don't want the dream part. So let's look at what the dream is. Let's pick a component of your dream.
Would it have to do with the visualization that I had?
Yes, please.
Because the visualization was me laying on the earth with flowers around me and my hair kind of spread out. And it was just really happy.
Beautiful. So happy is a big thing here. Happy and connected to nature. Both are very big. I am happy in my connection to nature. Start with that. It's simple, but it has the essence of what I am living my dream implies. Being connected with nature is very important to you. And since I know you otherwise too, you know how important that is to you and how you teach that to others. So to declare that happiness, I'm happy with my connection to nature. An alternate can be, I consciously connect to nature. Because there's this conscious connection that we all need all the time, because mostly we're unconscious of our connection to nature, which is what has led us to this.
So what did you end up with? What did she?
I'm suggesting with two. One is I'm happy connecting to nature. And the other one is I consciously connect to nature. The one is more of the mind, and one is more from the heart. It depends what she needs now.
So I could interchange.
Yeah, but pick one.
Uh-huh.
Pick one and do it 5 times.
Okay.
5 consecutive days. Also, in doing the 5 days, you have to do approximately the same time of day
Oh,
so that it goes with our biological clock. And it fires up our melatonin and our biorhythms. The power of intention goes that deep. So whatever you can do. I mean, it doesn't have to be like an hour practice, but while you're using the intention, that's when you use the handout, and then you look and say, well, I have 15 minutes I can set aside at that time. Well, then you've got to repeat the intention, beginning and end of the practice. It's an absolute must. Then squeeze and release, absolute must. And you'll learn all this today. And then a quick rotation of consciousness to different body parts, absolute must. You don't have to expand it into a finger and thumb and so on. It can just be, I send my awareness, right hand, right arm, right foot, right leg, left leg, back side of the body, front side of the body. Then spend some time on the face, because the face has so many millions of nerve endings for all the 5 elements. So make sure to say forehead, right eye, left eye. So kind of the order we have here. And that's the essentials. And in one chakra point, count backwards, at least one. Mostly we are good at picking the navel, because the navel is the fire element, and the fire element links to vision and seeing. So therefore, the seeing of our image of the Yoga Nidra intention, to be able to see what we want to manifest. So if we're going to do only one chakra point to count backwards, choose the navel chakra, a warm golden glow. Think of, like a fire that's just coming to the end of it, just warm orange golden glow. Our visualization of fire is very strong, because fire has been our survival mechanism for millions and millions of years. So at the very end of it, and bring your awareness back to the third eye, this space. I've talked about this mental space before, in front of the closed eyes. And you repeat your sankalpa, your intention again. Each round that you repeat, you must do 3 times. Why 3 times? Because mostly we don't pay attention even to our chatter. But why 3 times? Because we have 3, in yoga, we think of 3 bodies: our physical body, our bioenergetic or subtle body. This is our electromagnetic field right around our body. And then what's called our causal body, the most subtle of all, which holds psychic impressions of past lifetimes. So when we repeat the intention 3 times, we're addressing it for the intention to penetrate to these 3 bodies: physical body, subtle body, and the causal body. That way we can interrupt the impressions of the past lifetimes, which otherwise contribute to our patterns and tendencies of holding on and clinging on to our various habits of mind and emotion. Okay, that was a big teaching right there. But it's an important one, because this is why we have 5 Yoga Nidra sessions in this series, is so that we have the opportunity, whether you join us live or join online, or you use a recorded practice, it doesn't matter. It's all going to be equally powerful. But it's nice to be in community. Online community and inline community, in-person community. Very good. Okay. All you people online, you got all that teaching there? Yes? Any questions?
They have to unmute themselves.
If you have a question, unmute yourself to say something. Hyla, nice to see you again. Yes. Yeah. I didn't know, but Kerry already knows you.
I do. Okay. Who's there?
Hyla Wurst.
I know her.
Yeah, you know her.
I'm the one.
That's where I met her.
Yeah.
That's where I met her.
Yes.
Is that
Yes,
that rainy
She's
Kirtan?
come to one of my classes.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, Margie is my big connection to it. All right, so you have your intention ready, and we're gonna be focusing on the 5 elements. Just take a couple of deep breaths. Release all your burdens, and let's do 1 round of pranayama, the alternate nostril breathing. And since it's evening, we're going to use the left nostril, the lunar cooling side. So for 7 rounds, you inhale from the left, hold, exhale from the right, hold, inhale on the right, hold, exhale on the left, hold, inhale on the left, hold, exhale on the right, hold, inhale on the right, exhale on the left. Continue on your own. And you come out of your pranayama. Just rise, just gazing at the floor. Your hands in the Jnana Mudra, the wisdom position, 3 fingers outstretched, 4-finger and thumb touching. This is the symbol of Om with our fingers. And the 3 extended fingers are the 3 states of awareness that we transcend in Yoga Nidra: sleeping, waking, and dreaming. The compartments, the dualistic functioning of our normal awareness. Then rising above that, we go into deeply relaxed but alert state of mind that transcends these boundaries. So in this quiet space, in this moment, review your intention, your sankalpa, intention to manifest in real time. Sankalpa. Review the image. Let an image arise that holds the potency of your words, of your intention. Okay, very good. Okay, now time to go into a resting position. Make sure you can support your body comfortably. Have a cushion if needed for your knees. Your head must be just very lightly supported, no heavy, big pillow. Just something slim, folded yoga blanket. A thin cushion is good. And if you need an eye mask, get it ready right by your side. Also, I recommend a light sheet to cover yourself. And as winter approaches, even have a heavy blanket. Best to not do it on your bed, because bed is for actual sleeping. This is yogic sleeping. But if there's no other better space, then use your bed. But we do an intention as a group. This is my practice time. I will not sleep. I will stay awake. Put that intention too. Okay. Feel your body getting comfortable. The sensations of whatever you're lying down on, the mat, the blanket, the carpet, the ground. Feel the air currents around you. Feel the sensation of the body sinking into the floor. Feel the heaviness. Feel the weight of the body distributed. Feel the comfort. Feel the sense of welcoming presence. You are inviting yourself to occupy your whole body. Occupy your whole body. I am in my body. I am in my body. I am in the space surrounding my body. Visualize like a balloon of white light, like an egg around your body. Let your awareness go into the floor, into the air currents around the body. Trace the skin of your body. Be completely aware and accepting of the contours of your body. The clothes, the skin, the sensation of the body touching the floor or whatever surface you're on. The points of contact, the body and the surface. Familiar, comfortable, embracing, safe, yielding. I am here, I am here, I am here. I'm also here, and I'm here. I'm in my fingertips, I'm in my hair, I'm in my chin, I'm in my belly. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. A few deep breaths of acceptance, accepting of the being who I am, embodied in this particular form, in this particular space and time. This is who I am for now. This is my presence in this form. I accept who I am for now. I feel the sensations of who I am for now. I am familiar with the sensations of who I am for now. I honor the sensations of who I am for now. I accept the sensations of who I am for now. I look forward to the sensations of who I am for now. Who I am for now. Who I am for now. Who I am. Who I am. I am. I am. I am. Begin to squeeze and release all the major muscles of the body, starting with the feet. Rotate the feet in both directions. Squeeze the toes and release. Now both legs all at once. Inhale, tighten both legs, squeeze those legs all the way to the glutes. Hold, hold, and release. Again, the legs. Inhale, tighten, hold, release. The belly. Inhale, tighten, suck in the belly. Release. And again, the belly. Inhale, exhale. The chest. Inhale, tighten all the chest muscles, arch the back. Hold, hold, hold. Release. And again, the chest. Inhale, exhale. throat, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, tighten the throat and neck, squeeze those shoulders up, hold, release, and again. Inhale, exhale. The face, inhale, tighten all the facial muscles, squeeze, lips, jaws, eyebrows, forehead. Release, and again the face, inhale, squeeze, exhale, release. Now the whole body from head to toe. Inhale, tighten the whole body, tight, tight, tight. Release. Again, whole body, tight, tight, tight. Release. One more time, the whole body, tight, tight, tight. Also raise your head, raise your head, raise your head. And relax. Completely relax. Shift the body side to side. Make any small movements to adjust your position. Shrug your shoulders. Gently move your head side to side. Release those neck muscles. Shake out your hands. Shake out your feet. When you know you have a good position for Yoga Nidra, lying on your back. Let your arms be slightly away from the body, slightly open at the armpits, and palms facing up. Find a position comfortable. So the palms are partially or fully facing up. Open to the cosmic prana. And the feet, same thing, slightly open your legs and let the feet flop out. So this is the position for Yoga Nidra. Anytime you are in discomfort, please feel free to roll one side or the other and release the tension of the body. And if you have to sit up, then you can sit up for a few minutes and come back into lying down position. Following the breath. 3 contact points of following the breath. Tip of the nose, feel the air currents in both nostrils. Breathing in, breathing out, the sensation of the air currents at the tip of the nose. And second point, in the mouth cavity, the base of the throat. Feel the air currents inside the throat, the moist mouth cavity, air currents moving in and out, the throat region. Third point, behind the navel. Feel the prana, the air, the breath being carried deep into the navel region, the diaphragm muscles, all of the abdominal muscles moving synchronously, and the belly rising and falling, and the contact point of the breath behind the navel chakra. Now join these 3 contact points. Tip of the nose, base of the throat, behind the navel. This triangle is called the sacred psychic triangle of Yoga Nidra. 3 points of breath. The outer dualistic breath at the nose, and the double currents. Then the surface breath, or intermediate breath at the base of the throat, and the deep breath behind the navel. So as you join these lines and make a triangle, put shimmering golden light inside that triangle. Fill the triangle with shimmering golden light. And as you inhale and exhale, let your breath touch the sides of this golden triangle. Pass through these 3 points in your mind, in your imagination. Tip of the nose, base of the throat, behind the navel. A shimmering golden triangle psychic breath. Let some of that shimmering gold light come into your breath. Take your awareness in front of the closed eyes. And in that mental space, in front of the closed eyes, repeat your intention 3 times, strongly, with focus. Also your image, rich and colorful, right in front of the closed eyes, where the higher energy brain centers will be processing the words and the image. Take our awareness through the forehead, back into the body, into the breath. Following the breath all through the body. Feel the breath, the tippy toes, in the feet, in the legs, in the hips, in the lower belly, in the navel region, in the chest, in the throat and neck, in the shoulders, in the arms, the tips of the fingers, in the face, in the hair, back of the head, back of the whole body, feeling your breath, front of the body, feeling your breath, the whole body, filling it with your breath, the space around the body, filling it with your breath. Body, space, and breath. Awareness moving swiftly through body and space. In Yoga Nidra, we practice a lot of moving visualizations. The power of our vision pathways in the brain is extraordinary. To be able to move trauma residues out, to be able to plant the seed of good intentions, to be able to release what doesn't serve us. All of this is done with moving imagery. Visualize the whole body and space, golden shimmering egg of space around the body. If you feel any heaviness or blockages, bring in more golden light from all directions and wash your body with golden light. Wash it from head to toe. Also wash it from the toes to the head. So wash it from side to side, top to bottom, bottom to top, using your breath, using golden light. I am the self that I am. I am the golden womb of the self. I am the golden womb of the universe. I am. Indeed, I am. To rotate our awareness through different body parts. All you have to do is mentally repeat the body part after me and visualize it in soft white light. Right hand, right arm, left hand, left arm, right shoulder, left shoulder, right waist, left waist, right leg, left leg, right foot, left foot, both arms together, both legs together, back side of the body, right side of the back touching the floor, the left side of the back touching the floor, the middle of the back, the spine, the curve of your spine, the spinal cord, vertebrae, the discs. Now the moving spinal fluid moving in both directions inside the spine, like streams of golden honey, moving in both directions, both towards the center of the brain and splashing in the brain, and moving all the way down to the tip of the spine, and splashing into the plexus centers and nerves. The whole back, the neck, back of the head, sides of the head, top of the head, the face. Now the parts of the face, repeat after me. Forehead, middle of the forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, left eye, right eyelids, left eyelids, right eyeball, left eyeball, the whole of the right eye, the whole of the left eye, right cheek, left cheek, right ear, left ear, right jaw, left jaw, the mouth, upper lip, lower lip, space between the lips, the tongue, inside of the mouth, the whole mouth, the nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, the whole nose, the whole face, beaming and shining with soft white light, the whole face. Millions of nerve endings linked to all the organs of sensation, linked to all the 5 elements. Light them up. Light up the face. Now the whole body, light up the whole body with your awareness from head to toe. So from the toes to the head, top of the head, the whole body, blazing in soft golden light. Whole body, body in space. Your awareness to the Naval Chakra. Feel the rise and fall of the belly region as you inhale and exhale. The belly rises as you inhale, the belly falls as you exhale. To go into deeper relaxation, we shall count backwards from 27 at the belly. The part of our awareness that is the participant will be engaged in this practice, engaged in the sensations of breathing, soft, holding the soft orange glow of the fire element, the belly region. And the witness part of our awareness was watching from the third eye, monitoring, looking, just witnessing, being the silent witness. All that comes and goes. That is the play of the mind. The sensations of breath, the rise and fall of the belly, the orange glow of the fire element in the navel region, located specifically 2 inches behind the navel. We'll begin now. 27, inhale, belly rising. Exhale. 26, inhale. Exhale. 25, inhale. Exhale. 24, inhale. Exhale. 23, inhale at the belly. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 21, inhale at the belly. Exhale. 20, inhale. Exhale. Continue on your own. Awareness at the belly. Release all counting. Sink your awareness into the belly. Slowly move your awareness to the tip of the spine, following the warm orange glow of light. Moving up the spine, lower belly, moving along the spine, behind the navel, through the solar plexus, expanding into the rib cage. Feel your presence expanding in the chest. And the rise and fall of the chest as you inhale and exhale. When you do this on your own, you can count backwards at the chest as well. Now we move further on, upper chest, following the spine to the base of the throat. And we can count at the base of the throat as well. Now we move further into the brainstem, to the center of the head, and project our awareness in front of the closed eyes. This mental space. You can install a white tablet in front of your closed eyes, wherever it's comfortable to view, about 6 to 8 inches in front of your closed eyes in that mental space. In Yoga Nidra, this is called the sky of the mind, this mental space of the higher energy brain centers. So watch this screen of the mind, this white tablet, and we will release a flood of images now. This being the third day of Yoga Nidra, this is what is done. And all you have to do is strongly visualize each image as it is offered to you. And then completely release to the next image. That's all you have to do. And in that process, many things can happen inwardly. Release from our shadow side that connect us in a sacred way to the 5 elements. So you're watching your mental screen. We begin now. Burning candle. Burning candle. Watch its flames. Now a forest fire. A forest fire crackling in the mountains, the heat and the light. Ocean waves. The vast ocean. The waves are rhythmically splashing on the shore. Magnify the sound of the ocean waves in both your ears. Nothing but the ocean waves. Call of the birds. Call of the morning birds, the evening birds. Bird calls. The roaring river and canyon. Roaring river in the mountain canyons. Gentle stream with all the fall colors reflected in it. Sitting on a rock with your feet dangling above this gentle stream. A pond of still water. Pond of still water. Goldfish swimming in the pond. See their colors reflected in the sun. They're splashing. The calmness of the pond. A vast desert, the sand dunes. The vast desert beauty, extending in all directions. You're alone in the sand dunes. Your feet making imprints. The night sky, gazing at the night sky. the moon, the stars, the full moon, gazing at the sunrise in the mountains, the horizon lighting up, the vastness of space all around, mountains in the distance. You're watching the sunrise. Taking yourself into outer space. Feel the endless expanse of outer space as you are a little twinkling star moving in outer space. Darkness all around you. You are your own light. Endless space. The vastness of this universe. And who we are. Bring your awareness from the tablet into the third eye on your forehead. Feel the sensation of your air currents in the forehead. And from there, come into the middle of the brain, middle of the head. Pulsating golden light in the middle of the head. Just get comfortable with that energy. It's a strong energy. It's called the Agni Chakra, the command center of consciousness. Middle of the head. Sparkling light that reflects all the way to the edges of the skull, reflects back to the center, like a plasma light bulb, going in both directions. Get comfortable with your presence in that light, that pulsating golden light of our higher self. Visualize yourself linked all the 5 elements, the earth element in our own body is our skeletal system, muscles, flesh, bone, organs, blood, ligaments, tendons, fluids, crackling in that shimmering golden light. Oh, the water in our bodies, the water in our lungs, moisture in our lungs, the water in all of the tubes and cells. The fire in our body, the fire of combustion, the fire of breathing. The fire of breathing, which gives out carbon dioxide and water vapor. Oh, the fire of digestion. Visualize that warm orange glow in the Naval Chakra, that digestive fire. The fire of inhalation, the fire of exhalation, the fire of the upward breath, the fire of the diffuse breath, the circulation of nutrients and oxygen to every cell of the body. Visualize the wind, the air element, and the space. Most of our cells are empty space. Almost 80% of the cells, every single cell is empty space. The fullness of that empty space, visualize that like an air, like a soap bubble. The tiny organelles inside that. Spaces inside the body, the volume of the body, the shape of the body, space occupied by the body. Let our awareness occupy that space. I am the earth. I am the water. I am the fire. I am the air. I am the space. Stay in that golden, sparkling, pulsating light, the third eye. As you receive the bija mantras or seed sounds of the 5 elements, just let the sounds resonate to your whole being. Continue to hold the image of the golden light, sparkling and pulsating in the middle of the head. Lam. Vam. Ram. Yam. Hum. Vam. Ram. Yam. Hum. 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 The inner sound resonate through your whole being. Awareness in the center of the pulsating golden light, in the center of the head. We're now offering our intention again, 3 times, repeating the words and holding the image strongly in that sparkling, glittering golden light of the self in the center of the head. Offering the words with gratitude, with reverence. The golden light of the self. And let the power of your intention be carried by that golden light into the breath. Release all intentions, all images, let them all be taken into the breath, into the golden light, into the power of embodiment in your whole being, into the space around yourself. Visualize a golden cocoon of your light embracing you. Let that golden light engage with your breath. Feel the sensations of breath, chest rising and falling, belly rising and falling, air currents at the throat. Now move your hands and feet and gently shake out your hands and feet. Bigger movements, stretch your legs, stretch your arms, deepen your breath. Bring your arms way behind the head, onto the floor if you can. Clasp your hands and pull up, pull on the shoulders and neck. Extend your legs and fold them at the knees. And now let your arms embrace your knees. Hold your legs and rock your body from side to side. This rocking movement releases any energetic residues of this practice through your spinal chakras into the field of Mother Earth. Gently now roll over to your right side and rest for a moment. Rest as the child of the mother in safety. And gently sit up. Make small movements, large movements, but gentle movements. Gently, be good to yourself. Breathe deeply. Blink your eyes. Stretch your body. When you come up to your sitting position, shrug your shoulders. Roll your neck a few times, easing any tension. Roll your head, I mean. Roll your head. And a gentle spinal twist. Removing any stiffness in the back. Blinking your eyes, resuming your normal breathing, and asking that our internal and external awareness be unified again. Let's bring our hands into the wisdom mudra, jnana mudra. Just keeping the hands on your legs. We shall now recite the closing prayer of Yoga Nidra, which is from the sacred yogic texts of the Upanishads. And it is on the bottom of your handout, but don't try to engage mentally right now. It's there for you to learn it. The translation is given, and you'll hear the pronunciation of the recording and practice with. Invoking the divine to guide us from untruth to truth, from darkness to light, from death to immortality, to peace, peace, peace. Recite with me if you know it, and receive it in your heart space. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Bring your Anjali Mudra raised hands to the third eye. Namaste. Thank you all for being here, for making this practice so special for all of us, both in person and online. And take a few moments. If you have a notebook or a phone pad to be able to write in your phone, just any insights that arise. What arises at the end of Yoga Nidra is very important to attend to. In that quiet space, when we feel safe, when our chattering mind has been quietened. That is the yogic sleep. Yogic sleep is the resting of the body, resting of the senses, the resting of the active waking consciousness. Instead, we are in a therapeutic phase of quiet, relaxed, alert mind. Insights, reflections can occur. Or even a sketch of the image of your intention, the words of your intention. And sometimes the words will shift a little bit. Sometimes the image would have shifted from the beginning to the end of the practice. Whatever arises, or honoring the deep silence that arises. Silence of the being, silence of the source, dipping into ourselves. So next time in the fourth practice, we're going to engage a little bit more with the mental screen and a shamanic journey that's going to take us to a cave in the mountains. We'll still be repeating some of the scenic imagery, but that's the first step to go deeper. There are 5 or 6 important shamanic journeys in Yoga Nidra, which can last 10-15 minutes. But when you're in it, it goes on in a timeless way. So whether you can join us in person, I know our class in person is full next time, but online is open to everybody. And if you know you cannot attend, you will still receive the recorded video, so you can keep up with it once you register. And tell your friends. This is a very sublime, powerful practice. And there are very few teachers in the world who have been trained to offer it in the very complex ways that I cannot even do enough justice to, but the Swamis in India have blessed me to keep offering this till I die. So I got to keep doing it. So you better show up. And we do have a deeper training happening, and Kerry and I are announcing it.
Starting in January.
Yeah, January through March.
Immersion.
We can call it the Yoga Nidra Cave immersion.
The what?
Yoga Nidra Cave. We're going to go into our cave,
Going into the cave.
deep into the cave. Anyway, it's it's a deeper training, and I have some books here to look at for. Ria, would you grab them so I can show them one by one?
I can put the list out in the email.
Sure, and Kerry will send you an email. And the main book to get is called Yoga Nidra by Swami Satyananda Saraswati, Bihar School of Yoga. This is the old edition. This is not what the book looks like right now. It's a different cover, but it's the only book in that you'll find online where the title simply says Yoga Nidra and nothing else, because it's the very first book and the only book that existed for 50 years. Now there are other books and other teachers in the West, but I recommend that one to begin with, and Swamiji's brilliant exposition on Kundalini Tantra, which is the basis. Tantric yoga is the basis of what we're doing. Tantra, the cosmic web of holding the energies of the divine masculine and the divine feminine within us, bringing into balance, and the 5 elements. So we'll be using that also in the text. And then a lovely manual of short practices called Inner Tantric Yoga by David Frawley. He's a premier Indologist in this country, prolific author, and has given beautiful practices on the 5 elements and how to work with a lot of the Shaktis, the manifesting powers within. And for some of the research on all this is a lovely compendium called Buddha's Brain, and gives in a very easy readable form what the research shows on why this kind of practice that uses both sides of the brain, how it has therapeutic effects, cognitive effects, spiritual benefits, everything from increasing our oxygen supply to reducing blood sugar, reducing cholesterol, reducing blood pressure. You name it, it's there. And just to know, these are all the reasons, more than anything else, to be in our longing to connect with our journey. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste. Yeah, so. Has to be